Yo, what up? It's BoZo, Southside Logo. Check me out on the Bootleg Kev show, man.
Before we start the episode, man, I got to remind everybody that we are on the radio in 80 cities every single day across the country, man. Real 92.3 every day, Monday through Friday in Los Angeles. Wild 94.1 in Tampa. KKFR in Phoenix. We're all over the place. Miami, Vegas. We can go on and on. Want to give a shout out to our latest affiliate. Shout out to Knoxville, Tennessee, man. Hot 104.5 for being the latest city to join the Bootleg Kev Show network. All right. Now, I don't ever really talk about the radio show on the podcast. Keep them separate. But if you want to listen to the radio show, you can click the link in the bio for a list of all the cities you can listen to at. Yeah. Does that make sense? Let's get to the interview. Yo, Bootleg Kev Show, man. We in here, Bootleg Kev Podcast. Got the homie BoZo. I'm going to let you introduce your boy you brought too.
Benji Rowan up in the motherfucking mix, dope.
Hey, what up, man? Benji Rowe 626, man.
You produce.
Yeah, I produce.
Making beats.
Yeah.
Nice. BoZo, since the last time I seen you, so much has been going on.
Yeah.
You signed with the homies from O.T.R.
Yeah.
Shout out to Solus.
Yeah, for sure.
What made you want to link up with Solus and those guys over there? Obviously, they've been killing it.
Yeah, well, that's the thing, right? Like, when you're in the business, as long as I've been, like, you tend to see what's lacking and what's not, you know what I'm saying? And I seen the way that the team moves, you know? Like, I seen how they did a rollout for Lefty, for Chito Ranas and those artists, and I was impressed by that shit. Like,
For
immensely.
sure. Yeah, no, they have like a whole PR person. They got everything.
Yeah, when we have meetings, there's a couple of Caucasian men and a couple of Jews, and you know what I'm saying? I mean, and it's like, it's a good mix.
You're
know
like,
what I'm saying?
yeah. You're
and
like,
I'm like, yeah, these
this is
motherfuckers
serious.
know. Yeah, because everything comes out at that point. Everything from analytics to numbers and all that shit's on point. You know what I'm saying?
For sure. I mean, because you've been like independent for a long time,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
so,
long time.
So it's still like, you're still independent because it's still an independent label, but like, was there like something you noticed like just in the short amount of time that you're like, oh shit, like, I don't have to do everything anymore.
Yeah, it's very easy
help.
because I came in with my own resources and my own resume for for lack of better words. So it was easy for me to mesh that with Solus because he at the same time was making a lot of plays and together we're able to make better plays for me, you know what I'm saying? So, but definitely, yeah, it was dope, dog, because I've been around a lot of my, to say, for lack of better words, like my rap heroes, dog, lately because of these guys. You know what I mean?
Like
guys
who?
that, like, to me, Hit Boy's always been one of my favorite producers.
Oh,
you know?
for sure.
So to be able to sit in the studio with him and chop it up with him and pick his brain, and his dad too, you know?
Big hit, rest
Like
or
his
not,
dad,
I was gonna say rest in peace, free him, though. Free him, Jesus.
Yeah, God forbid that.
Jesus.
Yeah, so free
big hit though.
Yeah, so that shit was pretty big for me just as a fan of hip hop, you feel me?
Yeah, no, for sure. No, that's fucking. Were you able to work with Hit Boy at all?
No, yeah, I'm trying to shit. You already know.
Yeah.
I'm trying to wiggle some, but
Get one. Get
yeah,
some,
hell
man.
yeah, I'm trying to get some.
I know Lefty's been working with him,
Yeah. They got like 3 EPs that
and
they
then
did.
I know So's Problems working with Lefty.
They got an EP too.
Well, the record you guys just dropped is going crazy.
Yeah, it's doing good. Yeah, we did that with Hitta.
Yeah.
And YS.
Dope video.
Yeah, dope video. Yeah, it's doing numbers. Well, you know, it's one of them good for the culture type of records, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Then we kind of knew, like, you know, those are real dudes, you know what I'm saying? From the streets, they got loyal fan base. They're like Hitta's real. I think Hitta's on Kendrick's new album.
Right, he's on. Yeah, he's
You know
on.
what I'm saying? Yeah.
He's on it. Yeah.
Yeah, him and Lefty. So that's dope, you know what I'm saying? To do something for the culture, like genuine, you know what I mean?
For sure.
Show love, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of, you know, online, there's a lot of instigators and, you know, people trying to instigate black and brown beef, but on some real shit on the streets, on the blocks, like, it's all love right now, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like too, it's almost like, you know, you hear people say like, obviously I wouldn't know about this, but I've heard like you're in county jail, things are one way, then you go to the pen, things are a different way. So people you might have been fighting with in county jail, you're not going to fight with in the pen. So if you get out, at least in LA, you know, a certain amount of the politics should kind of reset.
Well, shit,
right?
that shit, it's the same thing when you go visit the in-laws and when you're with your parents.
Right.
You know, different politics, different territory.
Right,
you feel me?
right.
So, I mean, you can't really take that shit personal, dog. To me, it's just business.
Do you feel like there has been like a progress made in terms, because when I see like Lefty working with like Jeremiah and Hit Boy and like shit like that, and like even like you working with like Benny the Butcher, do you feel like, I mean, obviously Benny's not from the West Coast, but do you feel like the tensions? Because I feel like a few years ago when Tyga did the what was that song he did where people were saying the video was like race?
Fuck, what was it?
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, arriba.
Arriba.
No, wait.
No, not Go Loco.
Anyway, not Go Loco.
But he did the video where he was like, yeah, like
Ay caramba.
Ay caramba.
Ay caramba. Yeah.
I feel like
It was a goofy ass video. Man.
it was for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
No matter his intent, you know.
Yeah.
But I remember at that time, it felt like there was like a lot of flames getting kicked up in terms of like some of the old
tension
in LA.
Yeah.
Do you feel like that's kind of lightened?
Well, I think that our emergence, like our genre, working with so many black artists has made better relations because now it's visual that like the youth is seeing us fuck with them, you know what I'm saying? And it's really on their face a lot more. So it's not foreign, you know what I mean?
Right.
To see black and brown men breaking bread, you know what I'm saying? Now it's before to us, like before YouTube and shit, and it was really uncommon, you know what I mean?
Right.
But now televised and it having so much reach and it making so much noise. Like as Latinos, we've always been big fans of hip hop. You know, our rap gods have always been black men. You know what I'm saying? So it's not really hard for you to like, how should you say it, man? Build relationship with your idols. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Once you get into this game, like for instance, like you said with Lefty has a lot of, you know, we got to give him a lot of credit for.
I mean, he's on the Kendrick
what
album.
he's been doing.
Him and
Yeah,
Peso,
that shit's
you know?
huge. Yeah, him and Peso. Honestly, dog, like that was a real proud moment for me. You know, as being in this game for a long time. I don't really have a relationship with Peso, but with Lefty, I do. And to me, it was like, damn, like. I'm gonna be real with you. I never thought I'd see the day that type of move, that magnitude would happen, you know. And then the way that it happened, you know.
Right.
Usually, you know, the only way the homies are getting those type of records is they gotta pay.
Right. I mean,
know
I
what
thought
I'm
it was
saying?
just dope too because it was like we just woke up, the album was here.
Yeah. And then if it wasn't for Lefty's ass like leaking a little bit, we wouldn't.
He definitely left some.
Like I knew,
Yeah.
we knew, but we weren't saying nothing. And I'm looking at this fool on interviews, and I'm like, oh my god, like if you go fuck this off for yourself, fool,
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
But I thought it was dope, like just for Kendrick to like even, you know, I feel like when it comes to like the streets, like Peso and Lefty got it, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And like to put them on, to give them that opportunity. I don't know if we've seen an artist of that stature really like put on for Mexican rappers in such a big way like that. Like,
Hell
dude,
no.
TV Off is the #2 song last
Yeah.
week. This week, it's the #1 non-Christmas song in the country because
Yeah.
Christmas music just fucked up the Billboard chart this
well,
week.
it's the most. Look, like people are criticizing the amount of his verse or whatever you want to call it, right? And it's like, dog, look,
viral.
That's called
that's
an
what I was about to
outro.
say.
It's called
Like,
an outro, first of all.
for
It's
what
called-
it's worth, like it's the most commercial thing on the album.
Right.
It is.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, people
It's
are doing shit to it.
yeah, TikToks and you know on the streets, like it's a chant that people are saying out of pride.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? For the culture, like we're saying that. Those were the moves I was trying to make with Benny, you know?
Right.
But Kendrick's on a, you know, different level, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, you're right. Like that's a big move, dog. And you know, I don't know. I think that a lot of people are eating their words. A lot of people that underestimated Lefty and, you know, thought he was just a viral, like,
Right.
you know, weird guy or whatever the fuck, you know what I'm saying? Are having to broaden their mind as far as like the talent and what it requires to be in this hip hop game. Like it's not all about textbook rap, dog.
Right.
You know? It's more about like essence, it's more about charisma, it's more about like vibe that you can bring to the table, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's more than, because there's a lot of textbook rappers that are sitting in basements right now. You know? They can
sure.
spit bars for days, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but they work at, you know.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? And as
UPS.
MCs, they're amazing, but there's charisma lacking and there's that sauce lacking.
Yeah,
know
you
what
gotta
I'm saying?
have. At the end of the day, there has to be some sort of like appeal to you outside of.
Yeah.
And that could be you know, and there are some artists who are just so good at what they do.
Yeah.
That like to me, Kendrick is so like he's like a recluse.
Yeah.
Like we don't
Yeah.
really see him in the media much. He just comes and goes as he pleases, but it's because he's fucking Kendrick.
Yeah.
But he also came from a different generation.
He has a lot going on.
For sure.
You know, like I think that he's carrying a culture on his shoulders, and that's hard. You know what I'm saying? That has to be something that you have to take on with a lot of responsibility, like something that you really have to train for. I would think as a man. You know what I'm saying?
I'm curious for you, like, I wonder your thoughts, because I feel like sometimes when we talk about Mexican rappers, because I mean, if we're really talking about like the biggest, it's O.G.Z.
Yeah,
right,
for sure.
But I feel like O.G.Z. isn't like a gangbanger.
Yeah.
So like, I feel like sometimes like he's overlooked when we talk about like, yo, like O.G.Z. is the biggest Mexican rapper.
Yeah.
It's like him and then that Mexican O.T.
Yeah.
Like it's those two guys. You know what I'm saying in terms of numbers. Like I don't even think it's a
Yeah.
discussion at this point. But like I think O.G.Z. too, just Shoreline Mafia and like their influence on all this LA shit is crazy.
Well, I think OGZ is bigger than the culture. I mean, like us as
Right.
Raza, you feel me?
Right.
Like he's just big, dog. Like, and yeah, he's that fool. He's a beast. He's a monster. You know what I'm saying?
For
like
sure.
anything that he touches is gonna go. But I think that just shows that certain artists can't be put in a box. You feel what I'm saying? And that's the greatness.
No,
in
he
what
broke out of
does.
the quote unquote Mexican
Hell
rapper
yeah,
box from
quick.
the rip. I feel.
I
like.
remember when I first saw him, I thought he was just some cool white kid from like Malibu, Venice area.
Right.
You feel me? And I was like, okay, this fool's fly. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? And it was dope. And then to hear like, you know, but quiet as kept, like, you know, OGZ fucks with us. You feel what I'm saying?
Sure.
So he with the homies. So he's always a bro. You know
And
what I'm
like
saying?
he
regardless, you know.
even like O.T. Mexican O.T.
Yeah.
opened up on tour for him.
Yeah.
2 years ago. You know
That fool's hard too, man.
super hard.
Oh, Mexican OT, he's
He's
an artist for real. You know what I'm
For
saying?
sure,
Like
for sure.
he's one of them guys, man. That man, like they're like they say, diamonds in the rough. You feel me? Mm-hmm. Fools that if they don't come up with the right opportunity or blessing for what it's worth, you know?
Yeah.
Fuck, just get overlooked. But he's gonna be around a long time.
Yeah,
you could tell.
I saw the kid. Like I was on a few of his tour stops, and he's got like 8-year-olds
Yeah.
buying like coloring
Yeah.
books and toys. And,
Well, he's animated.
Yeah, for sure.
He's not giving a fuck about critique or
and he can rap his ass off.
expectations.
He's talented as fuck.
Yeah. I saw him on Shape 45. He was wilding out on that bitch. I was like, damn, that's dope.
Yeah. So your first album with O.T.R. is it finished?
Yeah, I already dropped one with O.T.R.
Okay,
So,
so-
when I did my deal, I came with, you know.
already came with a body
I
of
did
work ready.
I did an independent move. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like how you show up. Like
I got an
my
album
own-
ready.
Yeah, album ready.
I need
My
a home
own
for this
videos.
shit.
All this shit. I just need a machine behind it. And I need major record label distribution, you know?
So when you first came, you already had the video shot,
Yeah,
everything.
everything. So I came in, Solus like, run it. We did that. It dropped Necessary Evil. I think I dropped like 2 months ago. And then now me and him did a whole album together.
Yeah.
I think it was like 6 weeks. We did 13 songs. I just fuck with his energy, his vibe, his production. Like I said before, he's one of the main reasons why Lefty was heard. You know what I'm saying? Like this fool literally took Lefty in and was like, let's work. He saw Lefty before anybody else did. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, Lefty was just a gangbanger in my house. They
were homies,
He was
you
just
know?
a crazy ass fool, but like,
So are you from like same hood?
nah, I don't bang.
But I mean, like, you're from that- you're from the
SUV,
area.
yeah, I'm from that
Yeah.
SUV and shit. Yeah, 626.
Yeah.
But yeah. So like, how that happened? That fool just hit me up online one day and shit. Was just trying to record. You know, when he pulls up to my studio.
How
And
fresh out of jail was he at this point?
fresh.
Yeah.
Pretty fresh. And he just got out recently. Yeah, that was the whole message. Like, I just got out, da 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 da.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So he pulls up. We knocked out Boulevard Baby that night.
Great song.
What did we do? Letter to Drummer. Fucking Spin a Block. We did like a lot of shit. You know, I did Certified Stepper and all that shit. Like, those are all my like the songs we did together. And so. Yeah, his energy, I just fucked with it. I didn't even charge him for studio time. You know what I mean? It was just, I don't know, it was just something different about him, you know what I mean? So he lived in Bowden Park. I lived in Covina at the moment. So it's like right there. Like, you know, we're pretty close
You
to
ever
each
work with the
other.
homie High Tone out there?
I heard of him.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I heard of him.
High Tone's
Yeah.
kind of the OG.
That's the
Yeah,
boy.
he's
I gotta
like the
show with him
OG.
Friday.
That's my dog.
Yeah.
Great guy.
That's the boy.
Oh yeah, at
the Laugh
the Laugh
Factory.
Factory
Yeah.
with him and G Money and those
Yeah.
guys. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's coming up.
The No Lames podcast.
Yeah. No lames, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to the homies.
Yeah, but we ran that up, man, and then we just dropped all the songs. He started doing the podcast and shit, and then all of a sudden, boom, you know, how many signs with Solus and all that. And yeah, we still work together. I'm his hype man for the shows and shit. So whenever
so you come out with him on-
yeah,
on
yeah.
stage?
So whenever you
Yeah.
see like Lefty
How do
show
you
perform and
hype man
shit,
for?
oh man, I know all the
Do you
words.
have to get on his level? Like, I'm saying, do you have to like?
We're partying like before we drink, we're taking
They
shots
party
and
a
all
lot,
that
these
shit.
motherfuckers.
Yeah, it's my dog, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? It would be nights like at 3 a.m. and he'd be telling my baby mama, like, I promise we're gonna make it. I promise. And he's like I said, he's just a cholo in my house. And my baby mama's like, who the fuck is this in the crib? Right. Like, you know what I mean? So I'm just
Lefty,
like,
though.
no,
Your
yeah.
girl's like, who the fuck is this?
Yeah. You know, he always had that high energy and all that, but
Yeah.
it was just something different. And I just believed in it. And then we dropped that. He actually went back to jail for like 3 months. I waited for him, and then he came back out and we started dropping shit. Boom, 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 and everything. Started going up, started doing interviews. And then fast forward to today, you know what I mean? I'm working with him now, and we just made a sick-ass body of work. And, me and Lefty still working stuff, too. But the album we did was, like, really locked in, you know what I mean? He came, like, every other day. He was knocking 2 songs out a day.
Right.
And all beats original. It's a real, like, West Coast dark, like, vibe, and, like, but still like banging, like, you know what I mean, for the youngsters and shit. So yeah, that's all it is, man. And it's just like, for me, I'm just personally trying to bring up the SGV, the 626. Like, that's where we're from. Lefty's from, and we knocked
around there.
YBE, Rowdy Racks, and all that. But like
fire,
So and YBE's been around, but like I feel like we made the culture, like we made a dent in hip hop. I feel like right now, like that has always been my goal. It's to like hit hip hop on the rib and kind of make it go like this, And I feel like we're doing that. And to see Lefty do that Kendrick song from us being in the fucking garage a year ago and doing all this shit, that's why I'm saying it's the most craziest shit. So it's just like, and then we're about to go on tour and all this crazy shit. Like I said, I'm a hype man. Yeah. Working with BoZo. BoZo became fam and shit. You know what I mean? This fool's cool as fuck. So we locked in at the studio and we just making bangers all day.
You got anybody on the album?
I got Lefty on there. We got what's the homie?
We got Micah 9 on there.
Micah 9 on there.
Fellowship.
Freestyle Fellowship.
Yeah.
That's some fucking OG.
Yeah, he's a beast though.
Yeah. Freestyle Fellowship for me. That's like OG LA Underground shit.
Yeah, it was dope. Get in the studio with him. That's roots. You feel me?
Yeah.
And it's dope to give the OGs their flowers, man. I think not too many motherfuckers do that. Tap in. You know what I'm saying? Like, so to bring them in and then put them on this food's production,
something different. Yeah.
It's dope. Yeah.
And it was naturally. It naturally happened too. We're all just hanging out.
Yeah, he walked in all faded. And fuck, that
I was just like, trust me, get them on the song.
They don't even write. They don't write.
They didn't even know each other. So it was like the 2 different worlds, man. Like, and I just
super different worlds.
Combining them
like
together.
3 takes, bro, off the top. Like,
it made a great record.
Like, damn, this is a monster, bro.
Freestyle Fellowship for a reason.
Yeah, you absolutely. Like I said, you gotta give these dudes their flowers, man, because they're underestimated, But it was dope. That's dope. That's dope as fuck. And then we got Lefty on the album. And then I got Daisy Lynn on the album too.
She's hard. She records here, yeah.
Man, she's a beast.
Yeah,
that's a talent,
she
bro.
can rap her ass off.
Hell yeah. So I got her on the album too. And that's it. The rest, we just 13 songs, like I want to say like in 6 weeks. But I fuck with his production, that
I think I got a verse on the album too.
That sound. Oh yeah, you're on the album too. Yeah.
I rap. I started off rapping. That's why I make beats, because I have nobody to fucking make beats for me. So I was like, let me.
That's fire.
Yeah.
Hey, we're about to kick off another interview brought to you by Hardin. That's right. If you're in Vegas, it's the #1 dispensary in the country, the craziest selection of premium cannabis. And all you got to do is shoot them a follow, Hardin_Las Vegas, HardinLasVegas.com. When you're in Vegas, tell them I sent you. Let's get into the interview. All right, we got to stop the interview. Shout out to our family at Odd Socks, baby. That's right. Oh, look at these Odd Socks basics right here. Yeah, most comfortable socks in the world. Go to oddsocksofficial.com right now, man. Save 20% off your order. Look, you need some draws, some Big Lebowski socks, some Funyuns underwear. Look, what are you into? How about some Coca-Cola? Shout out to everybody who loves Coke, my favorite soda. Some little Swedish Fish, Scarface. Look, they got all the licenses. They got the most comfortable socks in the world. Perfect gift for you, for the family, for whomever you love. Oddsocksofficial.com. Use the promo code BOOTLEG. Save 20% at checkout. They also got the new slides. They also got we already showed y'all the draws. They got the slides, they got hats, they got accessories, and the most comfortable socks in the world. Like this sock right here, the basics. You can't fucking go wrong with the basics. Oddsocksofficial.com, our OG sponsor, our family. That's all I wear is Odd Socks. I swear to God, it's all I got on my ass and on my feet, baby. At all times, it's Odd Socks. Go to oddsocksofficial.com. Use the promo code BOOTLEG right now. Let's get back to the interview. BoZo, it feels like to me, over the last year and a half, you've been wrapped up in so much of I would say the fucking. I follow all the fool pages, right? I follow fool Florida fool. I follow all the fool. Hey, but you're always fucking. There's always some bozo drama happening. Yeah.
It's because it's because I don't have a filter, bro. You feel me?
Yeah.
But I come from a stance of not clout, bro. It's principles. You feel what I'm saying? And a lot of people these days are too sensitive to the truth, man. So it comes off vulgar almost. You know what I'm saying? And people tend to hate me. Like I had that fucking rapper, federal informant motherfucker, put me on his indictment. That fool told on me.
Who?
G-Face.
Shit.
Yeah.
The fucking Armenian dude.
1090 Jake exposed that shit.
I saw that.
The fucking indictment, dog. And then, I'm like, come on,
Did
bro.
that affect you at all?
Yeah, hell yeah, it affected me. So
For people who don't know, like, there's an Armenian dude who was on No Jumper a lot. He was trying to come up here, and I ignored him.
Well, he was a millionaire scammer, dog.
Okay.
You know, he did truck business scams.
Because I saw
from a
1090 Jake
PPP
said he
loan.
had like an official business that was working,
from a PPP
but he
loan.
wanted to be like a rapper.
Yeah, he wants it. Well, you know, that's that bruised ego type shit.
Right.
You know, fools want to buy their honor back, which is impossible when you're from Southern California, you know. So yeah, he was a documented snitch, you know, for decades, you know what I'm saying?
For a long time.
Long time. And I knew, bro, listen, I knew it, and I screamed it to the top of the hills, and everybody was like, BoZo's a hater, BoZo's a hater, all these fools, you know, hating on fools with money. I'm like, all right, sure enough, dog, fucking, he gets picked up for fraudulent PPP loans.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And then the minute that he hits the feds, he's like, I need an emergency bail because BoZo's sending me pictures of my daughters and my wife. So Wack 100 is in my DMs. I never met Wack, you know?
Yeah.
But he's in my DMs like, yo, old boy's trying to give you up to get out. And I'm like, what the fuck? And then 1090 Jake drops the video, and I'm like, damn, this shit's real.
So Wack already knew that prior
Wack knew,
to...
yeah.
And
Wack knew before the video dropped that 1090 Jake did, yeah. Like, he knew within 2 days.
So Wack be having his people, man. I don't know. Wack be knowing some shit, dog.
I mean, yeah. So that happened, and then I was like, so you know, I had to get legal, you know, defense and shit to help me with that real quick. And
So yeah, like, how do you like alleviate that? Like,
well, what happens is that it's really up to a judge to validate his claims. You know what I'm saying? And he was trying to validate it by requesting access to a cell phone. Like, have his people pick up a cell phone from his property, and then he was trying to go in his DMs and be like, look, BoZo said, but anybody can be in your DMs. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it's not like I'm fucking sending, you know, like sending it directly to him through a text or some shit. So it's a very vague accusation. You feel what I'm saying? And, you know, but to me, it was just crazy because, you know, in real time, he was really going in on me on No Jumper and other podcasts, and even on his video, like, dude was talking about putting money on my head on his YouTube channel, you know? And I'm like, this is a movie. Like, what the fuck? Like, yeah, he's like, I could drop 40,000 right now for one of your little homies to off you. And it's still up. It's up on his channel, still to this day.
that's crazy.
Yeah, and I'm like, dude, like, something's wrong with this guy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Very suspicious behavior, you know?
Yeah, I have my business partner's Armenian, and that dude DM me, and I just showed it to... I screenshotted it, sent it to my boy because he's kind of like the Armenian
guru.
So I was like, "Hey, yo, what's up with this fool?" He's like, "Stay away." That fool. He's like, "Stay away." That fool's a snitch.
They got a tight community.
But this was like way before. He just said, "Stay away." That fool's a snitch.
Mm-hmm.
Like, a lot of Armenians don't fuck with
their
him.
community is very tight, bro.
For
so
sure.
Honestly, the same shit was happening to me in my DMs. Like, yo, they were sending me his whole transcripts and all his paperwork, and I posted that shit before it even came out.
Right,
because they
probably thought you were fucking posting some
that
bullshit.
motherfucker dropped a fake audio on me, an AI audio of me supposedly speaking to a minor.
Oh, that's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? So when that shit dropped, I don't know. I think it was one of the things where, like, you do something out of emotion, then you're like, oh shit, like, I really did some stupid shit, you know?
Right.
So he tried to retract it, but by then, like, it was already beef. You know what I'm saying?
Once you cross that line, it's up.
Yeah, so he retracted it and was like on his same channel, you know, like, you know, this shit, I know it's fake, whatever. I'm taking it down. So he took it down. But by then, it was one of the things that's like, come on, bro. Like,
you can't put that on somebody.
That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Especially, like, I'm a dad, bro. You feel me? Like, fuck out of here with that shit.
And I feel like once that's out there, people just automatically... It's like just watching like this Jay-Z shit. It's
that's like the Drake shit.
Or the Drake shit, yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah,
like
sure.
When I heard the Kendrick diss, I loved it and everything, but I was like, damn, he's throwing some real schmut on old boy.
Yeah.
Like, and it's not like, you know, where's the proof? You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, it's a very outlandish accusation to just make to another man. And I get it's hip hop, but I don't think
To be fair, someone did point this out recently.
Yeah.
On that song, he said... Baca has a weird case. Why is he around? Certified lover boy, certified pedophiles. So it was made recently. My dude Curtis King just pointed out.
Yeah. So it's not.
It was him talking about the people around him. And he did say, I heard you like him young. Mm-hmm. And Drake has dated young women.
Yeah.
And had very close relationships with Millie Bobby Brown, who is, at the time, that she was texting Drake, talking about it as a friend.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
She was 14.
Right?
Yeah, that's bad.
Yeah.
Now, as a man, you would never text a 14-year-old, even if it was.
Damn, Kevin's really making the case.
What a 14-year-old girl, if she was an up-and-coming rapper.
Yeah. It's
you wouldn't text her directly.
No,
You'd be like, yo, put me in.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Where's your mom and dad at? Or where's your management?
Exactly.
Where's your management at?
Yeah. Tell your pops to
But
hit me.
still, it's not enough, though.
But.
You know
just
what I'm saying?
No, but I'm saying the fact that was put on you is
I feel
insane,
you.
though.
No, I feel it. I feel that, but I mean, hey.
Did you feel like validated when that 1090 Jake video came out?
No, honestly, the streets validated me because nobody believed them.
Right.
People were coming out on their own without me even talking to them. Like, man, that shit's goofy as fuck. Like, what the fuck? Like, come on, dog. Like, it's one of the things where, like, as a man, you just got to check yourself. Like, how much does the social media shit matter to you? Like, I'm a dude that's been all over yards everywhere. Like, my last term, I just did 10 years straight.
Yeah.
So I'm not a guy that hasn't been where you have to be about that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm proven, tested, and tried many times, So it's like, I didn't really worry about it. And then, like you said, coming from who it was coming from, I was like, come on, fool.
Because they said that fool had like the Mexican mafia were on his head like for years.
Well, all I know is what it said on the transcripts that was posted on 1090 Jake.
Whatever 1090 Jake said.
Yeah, whatever 1090 Jake said.
I was like, damn, the fact he was
occurring to that, like he got whacked,
Yeah.
and shit, and he changed his identity. But dog, that man deserves a movie, dog.
For sure, because if you really
dig into his history, it's
like the
weird,
fact he was able to kind of maneuver, change his name, change his hood.
Yeah. He changed to his main op. So that takes some fucking dog.
For people that have some perspective, that would be like a Southsider becoming a Norteño.
Yes. And being fucking the face of it on social media and YouTube, throwing money around and,
Because I think back then he probably didn't have the tattoos and physically.
Well, he was, like he wasn't a man yet,
Right.
He didn't have the beard. You know what I'm saying? He didn't have a lot of tattoos that he had, but he has some real recognizable ones. So that shit happened.
No, definitely a great show or movie. Because I mean, from what I heard, he actually had like a successful business he was running. Maybe
now he's a millionaire off that PvP shit. He turned into something.
And like, anybody, it is what it is. But that's some wild shit. That shit is crazy.
So that was another reason why like my name was really out there. But since then though, dog, like I really took a step back because these motherfuckers ain't playing fair. Like. I'm on some, different type of code and they have no code,
Yeah.
So it's a very slippery slope, like, being a true sayer and like, you know what I'm saying? And speaking up on some shit because these dudes, they're calling the cops on you, bro. They're talking to the feds about you and it's a necessary shit. You feel what I mean?
Do you, because obviously Wack giving you a heads up.
Yeah.
Wack has a complicated relationship, you would say, with some people who.
Yeah.
But I know Wack very well, and I always say Wack is one of the smartest motherfuckers in all of music. He is a sharp.
The way I see it,
Wack's always been solid to me.
Yeah.
But I know it's obvious. He's had his issues with a lot of people, but like he looked out for you.
Yeah. So my assessment of that man is pretty like mature, dog. Like I just see him as a person that if you want to play, he's willing to play.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
100%.
So to me, it's like, I steer away from situations where I know that I can't match the antics. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Like he lives by a different code, a different standard than I do. You feel what I'm saying? So I can't be trying to have a pissing contest with him. You feel what I'm saying? And why would I anyways?
Yeah, why?
At the end of the day, it's like, why? So to me, that situation that you're bringing up, like Hater World and him in that situation, to me, I'm going to be honest with you. When I talk to your homie.
Whatever.
Oh, you don't know about that?
No.
Okay, well, it's a beef that they got going on right now,
Okay.
I
just know that like Wack and Lefty aren't necessarily
that situation too, right?
And then I just remember what Wack said he never signed a Southsider.
Yeah.
And a lot of people, but he had signed Coyote.
Yeah.
Who were Mexican.
And if they hit the county jail, they're running Southside.
Right.
You know what I mean? But it don't matter though. But they hit the county jail.
They're not. They're good guys.
They're gonna be with the homies.
They're great guys.
I'm just saying, they're great guys with the homies.
Yeah.
And I got I believe in their talent. You feel me?
They're amazing.
For sure. But in real life, in real time, they don't gotta say it, you know.
Right.
But if they hit the system, they're gonna fuck with us. You feel what I'm saying? That's just how it goes, you know.
Yeah.
That's just, you know. But anyways, but going back to Wack, it's one of the things where like, if you're gonna entertain that shit, dog, then just be ready, dog.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because I see him as a master content creator. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like
and like not for nothing, like Wack will shoot the fade. If somebody wants to shoot, like Wack will pull up. Like, you know what I mean? Wack is he says a lot, but you know, I know he backs it up too. Shout out to Wack. I think what you guys are doing right now though is like, it's just so important because not only I feel like Mexican rappers in terms of like with the gang background, there's been a ceiling. Yeah. And I feel like it's starting to get broken through in terms
it's broken.
of like,
the homies broke it. Yeah. The minute that like I said, when I seen you know, Lefty on the Kendrick album with Hit Boy.
Yeah, that
you know, with
that
DJ Quick and Problem.
Or Ty Dolla $ign hanging out with Lefty.
Ty Dolla $ign produced our track. That track that we just dropped. Like, that shit blew my mind away. You know, I mean, it's done, bro. Right. I mean, it's done. Yeah. I mean, it's on the next generations and the artists under Lefty to study and see the approach that they took. It's up to the new independent labels coming to see how Solus is working it. You know what I mean? This is real game. Like, recognize game when it's in your face, dog. Like, don't criticize it, soak it in. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people would rather criticize. Nobody wants to be a student of the game, you know? Right. Everybody wants to be the chief. Not enough Indians in this motherfucker.
Yeah, I feel like the next thing is really like a tour.
Yeah.
I'm not just a tour just like on the West Coast. Yeah. But just like, yo, how can we turn this thing into like a national?
Well, to me, my thing is this: O.T., Lefty, you know, King Lil G, you know, D Baby. They got to come together and fucking do a tour, dog.
For sure.
You know what I mean? And then have all
Brody's
the upcoming, and then
Brody.
have the upcoming artists behind them on every state that they, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, that's how you do it, dog. That's how I seen everybody else do it. You know what I'm saying?
And all those guys like kind of check different boxes.
Yeah.
Around the
talent wise,
and also around the country.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, so I think like a tour with them, like Jeezy, you know what I mean? Like those five, man, dog, bro.
Could everybody get along though?
Yeah, they could. Fool. Yeah, they could. It's just a matter of somebody bringing them to the table, the right individual with the right influence to bring them to the table and be like, yo, we can get some fucking money. You know, money motivates everything, dog.
Yeah, and shout out to King Lil G. I feel like King Lil G is like a godfather to a lot of what's happening right now.
I mean, I've always viewed King as our Nipsey. You feel what I'm saying? Like independent,
just murdering
on his own
touring
shit.
nationwide.
Dog. Underappreciated artist, dog, with a lot of fucking reach. You know,
him
like
and Drummer Boy too.
Yeah, Drummer Boy too. Yeah, so I don't know how nobody's brought that to the table. If I had a bag, I would have been put that shit together. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like reached out and the numbers are there. Like it's easy. It's easy money, dog. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But it'll come. I mean, it's gonna come. You know what I'm saying? Lefty right now, as we speak, is who knows in whose office right now shopping a big ass deal. You know,
as he should be.
So as he should be, yeah. And shout out to my boy Lefty. Like I tell him to his face, like you put the homies on your back, fool, and keep running with it. You know. Like, don't worry about all this outside noise, fool. Like, they're not gonna understand you no matter what. Right. They're not gonna get you, fool. Like, you're a Martian, fool. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't worry about it, dog.
Hey, we gotta stop the interview real quick, man. Want to give a shout out to Blue Chew. That's right, Blue Chew. It is Blue Chew season. It's only right, man. Imagine you're missing out on the best sex of your life. Your partner's best sex of your life. Imagine you could make your partner that much happy. You could be fucking with so much confidence because your dick is so hard. I'm talking about whore, cuz, you know what I'm saying? As they would say here in LA. Listen, go to Blue Chew right now. They're getting you hooked up with a month's supply for free. A lot of people asking, is Blue Chew right for me? Does it work? Try it for free. All you got to do is go to bluechew.com. Same active ingredient as Viagra and Cialis and Levitra. Yes, that's the mint chewable form. They got the regular chewable form delivered right to your doorstep, and it's all handled online. You don't have to go to the doctor. No, you just handle it on the website. Very discreet, and it's delivered right to your doorstep. Yes, you can be literally having the best sex of your life, and Blue Chew wants all dicks to be bricked. You know what I'm saying? Why not be bricked up going into this winter, going into December? It's December, goddammit. It's cuffing season. You know what I'm saying? You want to make sure that dick is fucking throbbed up. You know what I'm saying? Damn. By the way, fucking post-morning Blue Chew boner is crazy. It's fucking fire. Anyway, look, got to give a shout out to Blue Chew. Look, special deal for the audience right now. You could try Blue Chew for free. All you got to do is pay $5 shipping at checkout when you visit BlueChew.com. That's BlueChew.com to receive your first month for free. Visit BlueChew.com for more details and important safety information. And I want to give a shout out and thank Blue Chew for sponsoring the Bootleg Kev podcast. Also, want to give a shout out to our folks at MyBookie, baby. That's right. December is here. Thanksgiving was fun. Let's be honest. I lost a little bit of money on the Lions. I thought they were going to lose. Thought it was going to be an upset. It's all good, though. Hey, listen, December, we got so much NBA action, so much NFL action, bowl game season, all happening in December. Get in on the action. Go to mybookie.ag right now. Use my promo code BOOTLEG, and they will double your deposit. That's right. They will double your deposit right now. All right, if you want to get in on any gambling action, they got the full casino. They got the sports book. Now they got it where you could cash out early on your tickets. The live game betting, which is my favorite. Oh, I love NBA live game in-game betting because what happens is basketball is a game of runs, right? So you wait for the shitty team to go on a run and get up on the team that's going to win, and then you hammer the money line. You get the better odds. It's amazing. You can do all that on MyBookie right now. And don't forget to join their Telegram channel, mybookie.ag. Sign up with that promo code BOOTLEG right now. Bootleg is the promo code. You'll double your first deposit right now. Bet anything, anytime, anywhere with MyBookie. Let's get back to the interview. Yeah, it's just like, it's funny because like every generation of Mexican hip hop is booming.
Yeah.
Because like, you know, I'm really close with MC Magic.
Yeah.
And he's like, dude, I've never done more shows.
Yeah. Shit, me. All of us are. That's why it's true when people say if one goes, everybody's going to feel it.
Like the last 2 or 3 years since the pandemic, like Magic, Baby Bash, and Little Rob have done, 250 shows a year.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
It's fucking insane.
It's dope. It's good.
Bro, they sell out.
Shout out to them,
They
man.
sell
Shit.
out the Novo like twice a year.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's
it's
fucking
dope.
crazy.
Well,
And
we're in the studio, and a lot of the bros, like, they're like, man, you guys are on right now. You feel what
Right.
I'm saying? Like, run with it. Like, appreciate this shit, and we fucking with y'all,
And don't take and
that's love.
and like appreciate it and actually like don't take advantage that it's always gonna be like that.
Yeah.
So
That's what I tell Lefty.
If you
I
got
tell
the
Lefty,
ball,
yeah.
you got to score.
Yeah.
I tell the homies, look, you got a 5.
Cause you could fumble the ball,
year
you
window.
could fucking score a touchdown, dog.
Yeah, for sure.
Yep.
But
for
if you got
sure.
the ball, you got to run with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But I think we're only seeing the beginning,
Yeah, for
As
sure.
of right now, Peso's, is killing it.
Peso's hard.
Chito Rana's killing it. Like I said, them guys,
Scheme on O.T.R.
Scheme, yeah. Schemes on
can
the
rap his ass
Yep. He's one of them nerds, man. One of them rap
Bro,
nerds,
he pulled
man.
up here and I didn't know what to expect because he had like a
Yeah.
suit on
Yeah.
and he had like white boy humor.
That's what I'm saying. He's a real student of.
But this fool fucking
Yeah.
went the fuck
Yeah.
in.
He's a rap nerd. He knows his shit, dog. Like you know what I'm saying? He knows his history. Like he's really passionate about the rap game. And to me, that's exciting. I see all these guys,
Yeah.
doing their shit. Is dope, man. Like it's dope. And I feel privileged. I'm one of the only OGs around fucking running around with these dudes, you know what I'm saying? And
For
still
sure.
making music with them,
For sure.
Which is dope.
What are your thoughts on Solus just as like an executive? Because, a lot of people say like, well, he's Asian, but he signed all these Mexican guys. But I know him very well, and I know him to be like, he's on his shit, dog. Like,
He's
O.T.R.
on
is
more than people
a major
understand.
independent, like,
Yeah.
like you know what I mean?
He's
Like
been grinding
yeah.
for a while too, so he knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
years. I mean,
Yeah,
with,
no, I think
with
that
Pac-Man
I think
and
it's great.
and Swifty, you know what I mean? Like all
Yeah.
that shit.
Yeah,
I
even
tell him
before
all the
that,
time,
too.
you're doing a
Yeah.
great job, fool. Because we talk a lot. We have, man-to-man conversation. I tell him, like, fool, you're killing it, bro. Don't trip, And he really cares about his artist. That's the thing.
Cares, for
that
sure.
fool cares. He's invested. He worries about
Yeah,
you.
he's
He wants
cool.
to see you win, and that's rare.
And like producers don't ever have to worry about getting paid from that fool.
Yeah.
Nah,
Yeah, he's trying
he
to.
pays
He
out.
takes
That
pride
fool
in
pays
pain.
out.
He takes pride in pain.
He answers every time I call too. So
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. He's a genuine dude.
For
Yeah,
sure.
he takes pride in
When
that
is
shit,
this
man.
project you guys have together coming out?
Lifetime membership through O.T.R. You know what I'm saying? We dropping that shit.
When?
Shit,
Date
I just
yet?
need this guy to finish the songs this weekend.
Yeah.
He got
This
some
week
mix
it'll
match
be
song with
done.
me and Lefty, the one with me and Daisy Lynn, and then we're gonna drop it. So it should be
Yeah.
by January.
Right,
January
by
to be out.
by
yeah.
2025.
Yeah,
Yeah, for
top
sure.
25. Yeah, start off the year right. You know what I'm saying?
Lifetime membership.
Yeah.
I like that.
Well, I'm a man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm here to stay. You know what I'm saying? All this woke shit's gone. You feel what I'm saying? Let your nuts hang now, man. Fuck these motherfuckers, dog.
Yeah.
Could you vote?
Hell yeah, I could vote. Shit, they gave us that right back. I think like 5 years ago.
Was that California?
I voted twice. Yeah,
So that's
I
not a
voted
nationwide.
twice. I voted for Trump.
He told
homie.
me to vote.
Yeah, I was on these motherfuckers. I was telling the homies, look, if you don't want to vote, I'll buy your vote. On the dead homies. I was telling them, a lot of my little homies from the hood that are like 18 years old, dog, I'm gonna give you $50. Go vote. Go vote. I got you. I bet. I was serious about that shit. I just see so much fuckery going on.
When you paid him, did you say you got to vote for Trump though?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah. Mandatory. Yeah. Or fuck that. What the fuck?
Why do you think there was such a shift in Latin men voting for Trump as opposed to how?
Because a man like Trump in our household isn't foreign. Trump tells you what it is, how it is, even if you don't like it.
Right.
And that to us ain't foreign at all.
Because typically, Latin men would vote for the Democrat.
Well, that was from Reagan though. Right. There was a loyalty always. You feel what I'm saying?
I would even say all the way up until like 2016.
Yeah,
They didn't like Bush.
Yeah.
Barack changed it.
Yeah. But so what resonated for you about Trump?
Everybody trying to frame him. Everybody trying to kill him.
Yeah.
You know, I could relate to that when you're the truth. To me, man, the devil is in the details. You feel what I'm saying? Like when you really look at shit, man. Like why such a resistance? Why so much hate towards this man? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you know,
we about to find out.
Yeah. Well, we're seeing, dog. This fool.
I will say this. I thought it was so funny that all of a sudden, like, they're talking about banning like red dye and shit out of food because that was what RFK. Like, it's like, oh, these fools are trying to get a pass to take credit for it before Biden leaves.
Yeah.
But I'll say what really was crazy to me was once he won, they escalated the fuck out of that war.
Yeah.
It's
quick.
They're like, no, we got to make World War III pop off.
Yeah. We gotta kill his opportunity to even do anything. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Sabotage that shit. Like I see these bitches from The View pop up. Whoopi Goldberg and all these bitches. Like, how do these bitches run their mouth, dog? Like so much, dog.
I mean, that's what they get paid for.
I get it, but bitches shouldn't be talking about man business, dog. You feel what I'm saying? Goofy ass bitches, dog. Talking like they've ever pushed the line or they've ever built something, dog. You feel me? Like, I mean, everybody got to know their place, bro. I know my place.
Yo, this is not opinion of the bootleg. This is BoZo talking.
Saying fuck them hoes, man. The fuck wrong with them bitches? I can't stand them bitches trying to smother my boy all the time, man. They be up there talking shit, dog, and look the other way for every other sucker ass shit. Like, come on, man.
They just had Bill Clinton on today. Which is crazy because Bill Clinton was on Epstein Island for sure. Like
that motherfucker shouldn't be saying nothing about nobody.
Yeah.
Keep that shit G, boy. Like, you know what I'm saying?
So did most of the people you know were voting for Trump?
Hell yeah, the whole hood.
Yeah,
everybody.
Yeah.
I mean, it's because it was just common sense. You feel what I'm saying? Nothing extra, nothing that you have to use your imagination and step out of your principles and home. You know what I'm saying? It's like common sense policies. You feel what I'm saying?
I think too, if you live in California,
the economy, bro. What the fuck?
Well, I just think that California, if you live here, you really on a day-to-day basis live through what it's like if it's a one-party government. You know what I mean?
I believe. Listen, dog. I believe that. Look,
like I feel like California could use a little.
The votes are in Cali still aren't counted.
That's what
we're 5 weeks out, bro.
It's just to me, it's like, dude, fucking the Bay Area is crazy, right? Like, dude, they had to close CVS's and Denny's and In-N-Outs and the bail shit and just the whole. It's just like, yo, and then the taxes. If you make any kind of money in your life,
man,
they be fucking your pockets up.
That's just crazy the amount of times that we get taxed.
It's like,
on
okay, what are you doing with the tax money? Because you're not cleaning up the homeless problem.
Well, Newsom just bought a mansion for $9 million.
I bet he fucking
and his salary's $200,000 a year.
No, I think Gavin Newsom's
his $200,000 a year.
Piece of shit.
I believe, dog, that the voting in California is rigged. Well, that's his tia.
He's fucking terrible.
Yeah. I believe it's rigged in California. I believe California is really red, fool. I'm gonna be real with you.
I'm gonna be real with you. That sounds great.
You know what I'm saying? I really think it's red.
It's LA and the Bay are they're so democratic that it doesn't even matter that every county, I want to say every county in LA voted. I saw a chart, even though that like the Democrats won California, there was a gain in the Republican side in every county in the state of California. So the state got redder despite it being so
Like a motherfucker, man.
overwhelmingly blue. I think, if like somebody like Arnold Schwarzenegger ran again, who was like a Republican.
The Latino vote's big now, bro.
Or if like, dude, if the problem is like,
Man.
who's going to run that is middle of the road?
Yeah.
That can get people on both sides to, like, I think if RFK ran in California, that'd be dope.
RFK would be dope.
But because he lives here.
Yup.
But,
Yeah. We need somebody. Somebody needs to come save us, dog.
Yeah, Newsom's
We're
not
doing
it.
Newsom is a man.
He's
bro.
a fucking fraud.
How the fuck? Anyway, yeah.
That motherfucker was walking around. He was walking around fucking
the hood of San Francisco or something.
nah, he was walking around Skid
Skid
Row
Row,
with
yeah.
hell of security.
Yeah. Walking by, fools laid out, cracked out, bro.
Yeah.
Like no type of sympathy, no type of.
I think I seen that.
Not even a
He
photo
shouldn't have
op
went.
moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, hey, dog, just don't go.
Yeah.
Yeah, what was he doing? He was just checking it out.
Yeah, but he went with the shooters. Well, they're gonna clean it out for the Olympics, right?
You have to.
Yeah, the Olympics are coming, so he's.
That's the one thing, because when President Xi went to San Francisco, they cleaned up San Francisco in a week.
Well,
like
he's talking
this.
about running for president 2028.
No, he
bro.
will. It'll be.
He will?
I think it'll be JD Vance and Tulsi Gabbard versus.
I love Tulsi Gabbard. That's a female I'll vote for.
But she's also a Democrat.
Not no more.
But she's not a psychopath.
Not no more. She's part of Trump's
No, she's a
cabinet.
part of Trump's cabinet. No,
Yeah.
I love Tulsi Gabbard. I loved her when
Yeah.
she was running
Yeah.
in 2020.
Yeah.
But she don't play ball with all the
She's not with the
bullshit.
bullshit. Nah.
Yeah. No, I fuck with RFK and Tulsi.
Yeah.
Former Democrats who, Democrat Party's they're losing it, dog. It's crazy.
It's over, bro. It's over. Trust me.
Hopefully the Republicans don't fumble it though, man.
Man, I know. I feel you.
We'll see what happens. All right, so hopefully we get an album in January.
We gonna get
It's
it.
on him.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's on me. I got it. It's
it's
done this
on
week.
Benji Rowe.
It's done this week. Done in 2 days, man.
Why does your Instagram keep getting deleted?
Because like Trump, man. I'm like Trump, man. I be, you know what I mean, pulling covers, man. Nah, yeah. Basically, it's been that me bumping heads with, people that I don't know, I don't necessarily vibe with and fuck with, and then they get disrespectful. So my energy tends to be very disrespectful too, and for what it's worth, dog. Like when I speak, it echoes. You feel what I'm saying?
Right. Have you squashed any of your beefs?
I just, I have. So I can't even say many, but like shout out Crook One. You know what I'm saying? Like we had a small beef in the past, nothing crazy, but I you know what I'm saying? I've recognized his talent and you know what I'm saying, what he brings to the table. You know what I mean? So we're young kid, yeah, and everything else, I just. I don't care to entertain anymore.
Right.
Yeah, it's like
maybe
whatever.
if it's not beef, but it's not,
I mean, it ain't none, dog. I live in a different world than them guys, so I mean, it's just saying, and wherever I be at, they don't be at. You know what I'm saying? So,
like, would you and Baldacci ever talk?
It was never a beef with him. It was just a difference in
It was
opinion.
just an interesting
It was a
energy,
different
and I know
opinion.
both of you guys are great,
Yeah, exactly.
like great dudes, and
Yeah,
that's why I was like, man, y'all too old for this shit, dog. Y'all gotta talk.
Yeah, for sure, dog. But it was never. We never even had It was more of a people expecting us to have beef. You feel what I'm saying?
Got it.
Because I'm with Lefty all the time, and I speak so highly about Lefty, and he doesn't.
It was almost like you guys had a different of opinion on that on him, and so because of that,
but it's never been hate.
That's good.
Anytime I had a problem with, he said I blocked him on this podcast, I believe.
Yeah.
I did block them, but I called him directly.
Right. Well, that's good. I mean,
You know what I'm saying? It's like I don't understand how people get offended by me. Like if you block me, dog, as long as you don't block me directly from your phone,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? I believe we're good. To me, social media ain't
Real life.
It's not the commandments, dog. Like,
Well, I'm glad to
it's
hear that.
cool. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's
it's all
positive.
love. Yeah, it ain't nothing. It's all
That's
love
good.
shit. I wish them the best.
There it is, man. All right, well, listen, be on the lookout for the new music, and then he also just did Crazy Freestyle. You can watch on a separate YouTube video that's out, so go watch it. BoZo, and then follow this guy. What's your IG?
Benji Rowe.
Benji Rowe 626.
Shout out to the 626, man.
Hey, man, SUV all day.
There it is.